All right, guys, welcome back to another video. I'm your host, Cobra Trading. So today I want to do kind of a little bit of a talking head video. This tutorial is actually going to be about trading emotions, okay? And how emotions interact with you and how they can affect your trading, how to avoid it, what to look for, and how to be mindful of yourself so that you can prevent yourself from making further mistakes. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. All right, so this video isn't going to be terribly long, but what I want to talk about today is actually very important. When it comes to trading emotions, a lot of this comes into play when the price action is ranging, okay? So normally for newer traders, this isn't the kind of price action that you want to be trading unless you're more experienced, unless you have a really, really good risk management plan in place and things like that. When the price is ranging and it's going back and forth, you know, it's going down, you get into a short, it moves against you, you get knocked out. So you switch long, then it knocks you out again, then it flips short, and you end up just counter trading the price action basically. And what that ends up happening is it starts making you upset, right? I mean, who's not going to get mad about this, right? You know, you get stopped out, you flipped, you got stopped out again. This causes a lot of people to just get really frustrated with the price action. And what ends up happening is they start revenge trading. So revenge trading is basically when you lose a trade or your stop was too loose and now you're down and now you feel like you have to make this back, or as crypto Twitter likes to say, make it back in one trade, okay? Never a good idea to be doing this. And you have to catch yourself when these things happen and realize, okay, the price action's ranging. Maybe it's best for me to just take a look at the volume, wait until the price action picks a direction, whether that's up or down, and then choose based on your trading strategy, which is going to be the best way to go. Just like you can get stopped out from a whole bunch of trades while the price is ranging, emotions can also come into play in a variety of other ways. And one of those really big ways is when you're on a winning streak. Yes, that's right. A winning streak. If you have won 5 trades, 7 trades, 15 trades, whether they're scalps or swings in a row, it starts giving you and your body this this dopamine hit that you're untouchable, right? Like you're a genius. Everything is going according to plan. You can't miss a single trade, right? What ends up happening is when you feel like you're unstoppable, you start getting a little more careless, especially when it comes to your risk management strategy. You start increasing your size because you feel like you can't lose. You start loosening your stop loss a little bit, or maybe even worse, increasing your leverage. Those are definitely the worst things that you can possibly do. If you won a whole bunch of trades and you're on a really nice winning streak, that's when it might be time to just stop trading, pull the profits, put some into cash so that you can be buying on the dips, and just leaving it alone and walking away for like the rest of the week and just giving the price action some time to settle down. For instance, if you go to a casino, right, and you win like 6 hands in a row of blackjack, most people start doubling down and they start splitting and stuff like that. And these are all really bad things because what ends up happening is you'll end up giving all of that money right back. Okay. So it's the same thing with the market. When you're on a winning streak, you feel like you can't lose, you start increasing your size. And then what happens is eventually you're going to be in a really big trade that you think is going to bank you a whole lot of money. The market will move against you, and all of those winnings that you had from those previous trades, you're going to give them right back to the market. So you have to watch out for that when you're on a winning streak as well. Now, this same strategy also applies to when you are on a losing streak, except for losing streaks, it's a lot worse. You start getting really mad, you start getting really upset, you see your portfolio keep going down and down, the price action keeps going down and down, so you keep chasing the price. Chasing the price when it's already in the middle of a trend is possibly the worst thing that you can be doing. You were in a long position, the price moved down against you, you took a pretty large loss, and what you should be doing is just walking away for the day, stepping back, taking a look at the price action on a higher time frame, zooming out, and getting a bigger picture idea of what's really going on. What a lot of newer traders do, I see, is they'll come off of a really big loss. They'll start increasing their leverage and they'll start doubling down on their positions when their portfolio is already down 20 or 30%. Here's the thing about that, guys. If your portfolio is down that much and you took like a whole bunch of losses that your portfolio is down 20%, you don't need to just make a 20% trade to get back to that. You have to actually do 40% just to be breaking even. Okay. This is basic core math. You guys can easily look up all this stuff about how percentages work and all of that stuff. But it's absolutely possible for your portfolio to be down 50% and then for your portfolio to go down another 50%. Okay. That's absolutely possible. It doesn't mean that you're in zero. It means that if you had $5,000 and you went down to 2,500, that 2,500 can then also get chopped in half. Okay. It's basic percentages, basic math. Revenge trading, really, really bad. Okay. My best advice that I can give to all newer traders is if you are on a losing streak, that possibly means that your strategy that you are using is not meant for how you are supposed to be trading the current price action. So you take some notes down, write down your trades, go back and look at the charts, figure out why they were losers, but more importantly, figure out why you entered those trades in the first place. Once you do that, you can get a really good idea of why those trades went wrong and what you did to enter them. And now you can look at that for next time to make sure that you're no longer doing that. Emotions always play a very, very, very key role in what we do as traders because it's our job to be reacting as quick as possible to the current price action, making a decision in a split second, reacting to it, and playing the price action hopefully in the correct direction. Okay. So for instance, we all know that in legacy markets, when earnings reports comes out or consumer index reports or Biden makes an announcement or whatever, that news gets put out to the public. We react to that based on our emotion from it, and then we trade accordingly. And that's what ends up moving markets at the end of the day. So for instance, if a earnings report comes out against a company and it's really negative, well, that's bad, right? That's negative. That probably means that you're going to be selling or shorting the stock. The price ends up going down. So at the end of the day, when they say that news moves markets, the news isn't what's necessarily moving the market. It's how we're reacting to the news that's actually contributing to the price action. Okay. So these are all very basic concepts to be understanding, especially when you're first starting out trading. And it's something that everybody struggles with. Even I still struggle with this to this day. It can be very difficult to overcome those emotions. I'm not saying necessarily that you have to be a robot in terms of trading the charts, but it's actually not that bad of an idea. If you are completely emotionless when you're trading and you got stopped out of a trade, take the loss, walk away, reevaluate the next day or whatever, come back. There's always going to be another trade to make. And that's what a lot of traders fail to realize is if they missed out on one move, some giant move to the upside, that doesn't mean that that's going to be the only move to the upside. There's going to be another one later on in the month, or there'll be another move to the downside later on next month. There's always going to be that other trade. There's a million pairings. There's a million different markets. There's Forex, legacy, crypto, there's options, futures, all of this stuff on all of these derivatives exchanges and legacy markets and foreign exchange for you to be trading. And there's always other opportunities out there. Once you get your base of really, really solid knowledge of how to be reading charts and you have a good trading strategy and especially a really good risk management plan, once you have all those things in place, all of those translate to all of the markets. So I know that the majority of my audience is crypto related, right? Most of you guys are here for crypto stuff and trading education and things like that. So I really encourage you guys to hit the like and subscribe button down below. I do a video like this every week where I just come on, try to help you guys improve. And obviously once in a while as well, I do analysis and things like that. So if this video helped you out, make sure that you give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. What are some of the emotions that you guys really struggle with when trading? I'd like to hear about it and we can discuss it in the comments below. There's also a whole bunch of tools down in the description down there that can help you out and give you a slightly better edge over the market. And if you would like further education and kind of like mentorship in a group setting, check out my new website at cobra-trading.com. I disclose all of my entries in the private Telegram group, and I would really like for you guys to join us there. We've been making really good money over the last 2 weeks, and I'm really excited to be building out my website and turning that into my own platform for education for everybody, okay? With all that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and until next time, happy trading.